Okay, so here we are again in another video, and today, as always, we're gonna start with the DXY. So yesterday and today, I was unable at work to to be focused on my trading because I had a lot of things to do, and I realized too that when I'm at work, I don't usually take good trades or correct trades because I'm not really focused on what I'm doing, or maybe the screen is much worse because I'm using a little laptop screen, so yeah, it's not the same. Here at home, I have two screens, and the one that I look the charts is big. It's big, yeah. So well, I just realized that, but I'm gonna try to do it better, and that's all. Okay. First of all, the XY we had liquidity on both sides, previous weekly high and previous daily high, and to the downside we have previous daily low and relevant liquidity in each one. So after breaking those, I was looking for buys in this case. Here under the XY we had no trading opportunity because the break obstructor was. Well, I don't trade the XY, okay, but it's useful to know if I can look for some other trades or not, but yeah. Let's see on EU, okay? So yeah, today I took some trades, not took it on my account, but here on the trading view. So EU, we had this break to the downside a few days ago, leaving this relevant liquidity in H1 and previous daily high today. And we had previous daily low and previous weekly low to the downside. So after taking this and having on the DXY a bullish bias, well, to look for buys. In this case, we wanted to look for sells. So here we had this break to the upside, and then we moved up, and the break of structure was here really, and we had the continuation trade out of timing because we left a week. So for me, this means that buyers are entering and that the price is not enough overbought, I think. So yeah, we had no entry, like continuation entry, because it's out of timing, but I would have looked for a continuation entry if it was another time, okay? GU, oh my god, lot of fucking alarms. I'm gonna eliminate them quickly because if not, it is gonna bother you. Okay, so here we had this break to the downside. This really is drawn liquidity on H1 from this break here, and we had drawn liquidity on H1 here. I don't know if yeah, this is probably drawn liquidity in H1 too, but it's okay. And we took the previous weekly high. Okay, I didn't see that. So after breaking the previous daily high and traveling with H1, we were looking for reversals, but of course, if we have some weeks, we want to look for continuations. In this case, we had some weeks here, and we took the run liquidity M5, breaking structure to the downside too. So I wanted to look for buys, and it gave the movement, but we had the break of structure here, and I didn't have the proper confirmation with the engulfing candle or two engulfing candles. So no entry for me. Then it moved up and took this raw liquidity on H1 to the left. We had this break of structure here out of timing, taking the raw liquidity in M5, and then it reversed out of timing too. After taking the raw liquidity in M5, I was looking for sells, but we had no break of structure really, so that's nice. Here I could have looked for a continuation trade because we broke a structure breaking the round liquidity in 5, leaving a week here. So this is the break of structure, but this is round liquidity on M1, 2, leaving a relevant liquidity on M1 here, and maybe I could have traded this, but no, because it's out of timing. Yeah, no trade for me here. No trade for me. But yeah, it was good for continuation maybe. USD JPY. Again, the alarms. Okay, so we had this previous daily low and this round liquidity in H1 that was taken on Asia. And the price started going down, like, well, as the DXY, and I was looking for buys. We had this break of a structure to the upside out of timing, so the probability of taking this round liquidity in 5 was high. I could have looked for a continuation trade to the downside, but it was out of timing too, so we started at 2 p.m. The price went down. We had no break obstructor. The only break obstructor is here, and in this case the price is already out of timing, so yeah, no trade for me. We had a lot of wicks, so here we could have looked for continuation trade if it was out on in time, but it wasn't in this case. Okay. USD CHF, I think I didn't take any trades here. I took them on USD CAD probably. Let me see. Okay, so in this case we had previous weekly high taken and previous daily high plus round liquidity on H1, which it didn't take. Really, it didn't take them. It stayed at the same pip as this one. So my only opportunity here it was to look for trades, buying trades, or as we have a week here we have the relevant liquidity on M5, but it's out of timing and I can't look for a continuation here. Okay, so yeah, no trades for me. And finally, USD CAD. I remember I had some other trade maybe on some other pair. Let me see. Yeah, not here. Not here. Yeah, maybe USD CAD only. Okay, so in this case I wanted to look for continuation trades to the upside. After taking this previous daily high, we had this run liquidity in H1. Here I could have looked for buys, previous daily low and more run liquidity in H1 and the previous daily high. Okay. So what I like from this is that we had this week to the upside, break of structure to the downside, and we were close to run liquidity in 5, but we didn't take it. So that's what it made me doubt. But in this case, we had profits anyway, so it's good to have some info about it, because I usually look for continuations even that we didn't take the round liquidity in 5. And then we took this round liquidity in 5 to the upside. Here we had the break of structure, but it was out of timing. Round liquidity on 5 taken, round liquidity on H1 taken. I don't think we have a continuation opportunity. Nope. Maybe to the downside. Maybe to the downside, but I didn't take it because we had no break of structure. Okay, so if there's no inducement for the buyers in this case to enter, I don't want to enter. So yes, it's true that here I think we have buyers, of course, and here we have the break of structure and the confirmation, but I didn't look for any entry. The only entry would have been here, and it's not even enough. So yeah. And then we took this to the downside. No break. We had a break of structure here. So we had an entry opportunity on M1, but not confirmed enough. confirmation because we didn't mitigate this. So yeah, for me it's not an entry, but here we have the reaction. We take the low, and we have the break obstructor here. This has a week, so maybe, yeah, I remember this. So I didn't enter here because we had this week is not an engulfing and the second one is not an engulfing, so I don't enter on the third one, and we had the movement, but yeah, it's okay, no trade for me. And then we had the movement to the downside for the continuation. This is a week really, so maybe it was good for a continuation trade. In this case, I would have entered here, and the target would have been probably here, but it's not enough. Yeah, this is the round liquidity 5. So yeah, if I adjust the stop loss, yeah, but not sure about it. It's out of timing anyways, so yeah, no trade for me. But yeah, continuation trade, and then we took the previous daily low. And on crypto, I still have this hype trade open, this link trade open, this Bitcoin trade open. I have to this Google trade, which is break even already because this is going to the upside like crazy, and well, it was just a risky entry with low capital. So yeah, well, this was my day. I hope you like it, and of course, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.